50 shots, no goals, 270 minutes without picking the ball out of the back of the net. What is going on with Inter's attack? My name is Anthony. Welcome to Inter Worldwide. Make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe one. While you are at it, turn the notification bells on because we are growing the Inter Worldwide platform right here for all of you interested for the group therapy sessions, for the heartache, the wins, the losses, the pazza. It's all here on Inter Worldwide. Important to shout out Serie A Fantasy, our partner and your exclusive go-to for all things fantasy related. For Serie A, put your knowledge to the test. Put your trash talk to the Twitter campaign and make sure that you are the one with the bragging rights to all your friends, all your enemies in the cultural community. Serie A Fantasy, the place to be to win your prizes and make sure that you let all your friends know who has the gift of the gob in the cultural community. Start with Inter. Where to start with our attack this season? We've lined up with a formidable force up front. Tons of experience, youth, compatriotship. You've got Lautaro and Correa who could have spent more time together on the pitch, but it's not meant to be. At the moment, we are sitting in first position when it comes to goals scored. That means we've got the best attack in Serie A. I can't believe that we are still saying that sitting here on match day 26 after watching the February performances that we have had to sit through for Inter. Edin Dzeko, he's scored 10 goals for us in Serie A this season after making 24 appearances in total. Add that to the 11 goals that Lautaro Martinez has put in the back of the net this season. And so far, that's 21 goals combined between the two of them. But it's not enough when Joaquin Correa is spending bare time on the pitch and scoring bare goals while he's at it. Only 4 from El Tuco, ice cold veins. It was a fantastic start to his Inter career, scoring those 2 goals against Hellas Verona that propelled us in match day 2 or 3, whenever it was. That's how long ago it seems. Joaquin Correa then backed it up by scoring another couple of clutch goals against Udinese. But since then, where has the brother been? Went down injured to Empoli in the round of 16 of the Coppa Italia. Haven't seen man since. He will be back very soon, and I dare say if Inter is supposed to kick on to any sort of Scudetto, any sort of title run, Joaquin Correa is instrumental. We not still talk more about Lautaro Martinez. What a career he's had at Inter so far, and he was meant to carry it on a little bit further this time around, but the goals have dried up. They are scarce. He has failed to hit the back of the net every single time he has taken the pitch for Inter this season, bar maybe every second or third appearance. The stats don't look that bad on paper, but when you compare him coming off a partnership with Romelu Lukaku, he just has not gelled with any of the other attackers on the pitch. He still does his job on the press, and he is still an absolute pain in the culo for all defenders to trap and keep hold of. But where was the Lautaro Martinez that would take on a man? Where was the Lautaro Martinez that would get the ball in the box, shift the ball to one side, and then have an awesome crack from anywhere, inside the box or just outside? Not only that, his presence from the penalty spot has not been warranted this season. And if a big offer comes along for Lautaro Martinez, let us know in the comments below. Are you starting to be inclined to take those offers of 40, 50 million up? I dare say anybody outside of England would be offering more than that. Sanchez, our own personal Sunday car, our own personal Lamborghini in the garage, man. He's the guy that wants to be known as the main dude when it comes to the attack. But we know the difference in Alexis Sanchez when he starts a game versus when he is brought off the bench is a different story. Alexis Sanchez is an absolute terrorist with the ball at his feet. I cannot stop thinking of his prime years, whether we were starting out watching him in Serie A for Udinese, moving across to Catalonia in Barcelona, and then his prime years at Arsenal. We got the better of Alexis Sanchez when you compare him to his previous stint at Manchester United, but with his wage demands and his ability to only produce the moments of brilliance when we need it the most, but not enough, Alexis Sanchez, the questions still need to be asked. What sort of a future does he have here at the club? It's hard to do this video without wondering where the goals have dried up from and the reasons why Inter might not be scoring as much on the offensive end in the back end of this campaign as they were in the start. It's important to analyze why Simone Inzaghi's men have started to fatigue, especially in the offensive front. We still don't have any trouble creating chances. We're still one of the highest creating chancing sides in Europe when we look at the top leagues and the top sides. It just so happens when we get into the final third, there is a lot of lackluster terms in terms of creativity, and a lot of the midfielders are struggling to get involved and get free in order to pick up on the washed up goals from the attackers. Hakan Çalhanoğlu maintains a threat, whether it's from set pieces, providing an assist, or just getting in the right place at the right time to score a goal. He still is not going to deliver that counteractive punch. He's still not going to deliver that definitive force or presence in a game that allows you to actually shift those results from 0 or 1 points to 3. I've had to bank on set pieces, on defenders, on headers, on those big physical presences in the box to make sure that we get those results. Edin Dzeko turned in a stinker for 94 minutes against Venezia, but was the man who was able to grab the winner. He's also done that many times this season. We've also had to see Milan Skriniar come in hard at the box. Oh man, that goal against Lazio, not only did he do that, but he opened up our campaign with a header against Genoa. We've also had to see the likes of Bastoni, Federico De Marco, and even Stefan De Vrij once contribute to the goal scoring tally. So where to now for Inter for the rest of the campaign? Where do the goals come from? How are we going to get back that grinta and that intensity that we saw at the start of the season, playing that gorgeous limoncello ball under Simone Inzaghi? Well, with some fixtures coming up that some players can really get the monkey off their shoulders, it's really up to the likes of Lautaro Martinez, Dzeko, our returning Correa, and Alexis Sanchez to make sure that they are communicating well with the likes of Ivan Perisic, Denzel Dumfries, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Marcelo Brozovic, and Robin Gosens, fresh off his stint at Atalanta, coming into Inter to provide some sort of depth and some sort of creativity and flair on that left-hand side. When still considering Inter have the most advantageous fixture list in comparison to the other top sides in the league, albeit you should never say that any game is a guarantee in Serie A. Look at our form recently. Inter really have no excuses for getting those goals back up on the scorers' sheets, getting that tally back up for their forwards, and if they have any hope of retaining the Scudetto and calling themselves Campioni d'Italia for another time round, the goals need to start coming as soon as Salernitana, Torino, Fiorentina, Verona, all of those hard games before you have to go to Turin, if you get my drift. My name was Anthony. You know exactly where you are. Inter Worldwide. Like and subscribe. Make sure you comment and let us know all your thoughts about the dried up goal scoring situation. Whew. Here's hoping they return soon. My name is Anthony. Ciao ragazzi. Forza Inter.